The Guerreros are back. They are back at it again, and they are now entering in as a fourth time into the MLB as of today. I should say yesterday when this video comes out, as the Mets sign Vladdy Miguel Guerrero. I don't know what it is with Vladimir Guerrero Sr., but he's a little bit obsessed with his name. We'll make it a quick video. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody to Touching Bases Podcast. I am still on my travel. I still don't have a working mic at this point, but tomorrow I should be back in the studio to make other videos. But some interesting news that decided to come out, and I wanted to relay to you guys, and I think you've probably seen it all over MLB Network and all this stuff, but another son of Vladimir Guerrero Sr. has now entered the MLB and was signed in the international signings today. And with that said, a lot of big names were signed and picked up during the short interval that we have. None of these players are going to be seen in the show this coming season in 2024, but they are someone to look out for in 2025-2026. The youngest son, as far as I know, is Vladimir Miguel Guerrero. Now, he is the half-brother of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who plays with the Blue Jays. As you guys all know, he's winning home run derbies. He's a top first baseman. But now they have the new 17-year-old. Now, from the scouting reports, he's very good with controlling his own strike zone, very disciplined at the plate. Now, he's not exactly the big, tough, big boy that's going to be slamming knockers, but guess what? I just said slamming knockers. He does have a lot of power behind his swing, and if he can develop that over time, he's going to make it with the Mets organization to be a fine player, in my opinion. They're planning for the future. They know the family name, and they're moving forward with that. He just signed a $117,000 contract to make him an actual member of the Mets. He got his uniform today, and he's boasting about it. His dad was there during the signing. It's pretty exciting for this family. Now, the other pretty much not mentioned at all last year was the other brother. Outfielder Pablo Guerrero joined the Rangers last year. Now, he hasn't made to the bigs either, but he did join them during international signing, so that's another name to keep an eye out. So now you have the Blue Jays, you have the Rangers, and now the Mets. They have a Guerrero in their lineup, and just going by the family history based on their ages, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. wasn't a top prospect when he got picked up, but now he's become a sensation and a franchise name for the Blue Jays. So look out for Pablo Guerrero and also Miguel Guerrero, or Vladdy Miguel Guerrero, or Vladimir Miguel Guerrero, however you want to put it. Let's just go with VMG, makes it easier. If VMG is able to get a couple more years at the lower levels with the Mets, I'm sure he's probably going to be able to develop into a great player. We don't have a ton of stats on him, but we do know he signed with them. He's going to be a name that everyone's going to be looking for, and he wasn't even a ranked prospect at this point, but he is making headlines because he is so young and he's going to develop, and you know he's coming from a family that's dedicated to baseball. Defensively, I haven't seen how he's played. He looks very lean, very athletic. He's a little bit more like his dad as far as that aspect goes, and he played a little bit of first base and also outfield. So I see him as being a potentially good outfield option just because he looks like he has probably a little bit more range. I'm going based off looks, nothing in my capacity as far as research goes. I don't have access, and I probably could really take a deep dive, but the news came out today, and so I just wanted to get this out to you guys as soon as I possibly could. Look for him to be a really good developing fielder out there. He looks like the type of guy that's going to be quick on his feet and get the job done. He's only played in the Dominican Republic in, I guess you can consider a semi-pro team and semi-pro league, but he is not proven at this point. But scouts have a lot of positive things to say about him. Since we're on the Mets, we might as well include the other three that they did sign that were top 50 prospects. They signed Giovanni Rodriguez, who's a number 6 overall prospect coming out of Dominican Republic. Shortstop Yency Rivas, which is a number 31, and an outfielder, which was Edward Lantigua. I believe that's how you say his name, but he's number 41. So the fact that the Mets are able to pick up 3 players in the top 50 of prospects, plus pick up Vladdy's son, who looks very promising. That is 4 players in, let's say, the next 3 or 4 years, that are going to be probably major assets to this Mets team, and they're going to be prospects, which means their spending for bigger players coming up is probably going to go up. So that means they can cut more of the big contracts that are not working out for them, and then move that money over into people that like younger talent. Let's say in 2026, maybe Gunnar Henderson's available. Maybe they're looking at Corbin Carroll. Who knows? Maybe they want to trade for him. I don't know if the Diamondbacks would ever let him go. I know he just signed a very long contract with them, but this opens the door for them, especially since they're able to pull off and sign these international players that are ranked this good. Not all of them pan out, but that's just for us to find out in the future. Hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, and if you didn't like it, dislike it, and tell me in the comments below, and we can have a justifiable conversation. If you know more information about Mr. Miguel Guerrero, please add it on there, and I'll check it out. We'll move it over for the next video. See ya.